Yo, what's going on guys? Evan Tanaka here, back with another video. In today's video, we have another episode of this series where I rate and improve your guys' team. You guys send me your team on Twitter at EvanTanaka10. I give you guys a rating 1 through 10, could be a 6, a 7, 8, a 9, or a 10, and give you guys my suggestions for what to upgrade on your team, what players to add, and what players to remove. So if you guys want to be in a future video, send me your team on Twitter at EvanTanaka10 and you could be featured in the next video. Before we get into the video, if you guys are new here, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe down below. I post 3 to 4 Myteam videos every single day and give you guys some of the best Myteam content on the platform. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. Looking at the first team here from Cole, he says he has 2.6 million MT and this is his squad. He's got Kate at the 1, Pippen at the 2, Rudy Gay, Siakam, David Robinson. We got John Morant, Ray Allen, Jason Tatum, Sharif, and Yao Ming. Overall, not a bad team. I'm gonna give your team a rating out of 8, a rating out of 10. It is gonna be an 8. There's 2 positions, maybe even 3, I'm not the biggest fan of. Sharif at the 4 is not bad. Tatum at the 3, I think we can improve on. And then Siakam, we definitely want to upgrade. So if you have 2.6 million MT, I'm assuming you don't want to spend all of it. Obviously, you could make a God squad with 2.6, but I'm just going to give you some small adjustments here and there. The first one is what we're going to do is we're going to move Rudy Gay to the backup small forward, get rid of Jason Tatum. We're going to move Scottie Pippen to the starting small forward. And for the starting shooting guard, we are going to pick up Pink Diamond RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett, only 15,000 MT, an amazing shooting guard, super cheap, very good. You'll have Scottie Pippen at the 3, Rudy Gay at the backup 3. For starting power forward, I'm gonna definitely recommend you get Galaxy Football Tim Duncan, whether it's the power thin version or the bracket busters. I do think he is one of the best power forwards in my team. So then your starting lineup's gonna look something like Cade, RJ Barrett, Scottie Pippen, Tim Duncan, and David Robinson. Definitely an upgrade in my opinion. And then what you could do, unless you love John Morant, I'd most likely get rid of Ja and just pick up a Wade. He's gonna be an upgrade. He's basically John Morant, but with amazing defense. Ray Allen, I think, is a good enough card to play for you. Then we'll have Rudy Gay off the bench. Instead of Sharif, you could keep Sharif, but I'd recommend maybe going with like a Hakeem, because I know Hakeem's a really tall power forward, so he could be really glitchy. But if you like Sharif, he's not bad as well. So those are my suggestions for your squad. I like Yao Ming. You could definitely keep him. Let me know in the DMs if you want to make a God squad. I can obviously improve this team a lot more than I did, but I just gave you a couple suggestions that might cost you 200,000 MT. So yeah, thank you for sending your team. On to the next one here from Lamar. He's got around 200,000 MT, and this is his squad. He's got Dwayne Wade at the 1, Ray Allen at the 2, Danny Manning at the 3, Christian Laettner at the 4, Ralph Sampson at the 5, John Morant backup 1, Jeremy Grant, RJ Barrett, Pete Maravich, Jason Tatum, Sharif, Gallinari, and Yao Ming. So overall team, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. Definitely have a lot of good players in this lineup, just not really put in the right places. Not the biggest fan of Christian Laettner, not the biggest fan of this Danny Manning card. So 7.5 out of 10. The first thing we're going to work on is going to be your starting lineup. For the starting small forward position, we're going to pick up Scottie Pippen for around 40,000 MT. For the starting power forward, just like the last guy, I'm going to say get the Galaxy Football Tim Duncan for around 40 to 50,000 MT as well. Your starting lineup is going to be much improved defensively and a lot better on the offensive end as well. Backup point guard, we're going to go with John Morant. Backup 2, we're going to go with RJ Barrett. Backup 3 is going to be Jeremy Grant. Backup 4 is going to be Sharif. And then backup 5 is going to be Yao Ming. That's personally what players I would play and how I would reconstruct your bench. Now, you could make a couple upgrades. You could upgrade Sharif to a D-Rob. You could upgrade Sharif to a Hakeem if you wanted to. But I think even if you just have that bench of John Morant, RJ Barrett, Jeremy Grant, Sharif, and Yao Ming, I think that's definitely good enough to do. So that would be my suggestion to upgrade your team. But thank you for sending your squad. On to the next one here from Voltage. He's on current gen with 300,000 MT. He's got D-Wade at the 1, Scottie Pippen at the 2, Jeremy Grant at the 3, Thur Bailey at the 4, and David Robinson at the 5. Then off the bench, got LaMelo Ball, RJ Barrett, Rudy Gay, Paul Millsap, and Ralph Sampson. Have a budget of 300,000 MT. We can definitely make a good amount of upgrades. For the Kristaps Porzingis, what you could do is get rid of Paul Millsap, move Thur Bailey to the backup 4, then have D-Rob starting 4, and have Kristaps starting 5. That's what I'm actually going to recommend you do first. Rating out of 10, I'm gonna say an 8. I think it's a little bit better than the last guy's team. So what I would do, get rid of Paul Millsap, move Thur Bailey to the backup 4, put David Robinson to the starting power forward, and then have Kristaps at the starting center. Other than that, I think LaMelo Ball is the only upgrade we need to make, and I would definitely get Cade Cunningham. Cade is only around 70k, 65,000, 75,000 in your budget for sure. All you have to do is pick up one card, and that's Cade Cunningham for around 70,000 MT. He's a much better card than LaMelo Ball. Basically does everything better than LaMelo. They're about the same defensively, but Cade is way better on the offensive end, has the shifty dribble style, has the quick jump shot timing, 6'8", 7'1" wingspan. Definitely recommend getting Cade over LaMelo Ball. Next team here is going to be from Daily Dose of Basketball, and he says he has 100,000 MT, and this is his squad. He's got Cade at the 1, Ray Allen at the 2, a lot of Ray Allens in this video, which is good because Ray Allen is super good, a very underrated shooting guard. Ray Allen at the 3, Tim Duncan at the 4, and David Robinson at the 5. Wade back up 1, RJ Barrett, Scottie Pippen, Tyler Hansbrough, and Yao Ming. I do like this team a lot. I'm gonna give you an 8.5 out of 10. I do think it's the best team we've seen so far in today's video. There is a couple suggestions you can make with 100, or a couple upgrades you can make with 100,000 MT. Personally, I like Hakeem better than Yao Ming. I know Yao Ming's super cheesy, so if you like to have those super cheesy centers, right, be super tall, then you can. But I would say just pick up a Hakeem with the 100,000 MT over a guy like Yao Ming. That's pretty much my only suggestion. If you want to keep Yao Ming, you definitely can. Tyler Hansbrough is solid. You can maybe upgrade that, but I do like Hansbrough a lot. I do think he's super underrated and super cheap. So for this team, 8.5 out of 10. Maybe look to get Hakeem Olajuwon, maybe even a Ralph Sampson over a guy like Yao Ming. Next team here is going to be from Jay Loading. He's currently on current gen PS4. My backup shooting guard is Kobe, and I do like the Kobe and Gasol duo, but I do also have Galaxy Opal Levine, Pink Diamond RJ, and Pink Diamond Cameron Reddish in my collection. Who should I replace Kobe for, and also does my backup power forward and center need work? Okay, that's definitely some good insight. I kind of understand what you're looking to upgrade. Not sure how much MT you say you have. Looks to be only 6,000 in the top right, so I'm gonna go super budgety with my upgrades, but next time just let me know how much MT you have so I can give you more suggestions. But you say you have Galaxy Opal Levine in your collection. What I'd recommend doing is selling that Galaxy Opal Levine and using some of the MT to make some upgrades. So I'm gonna say you sell Levine for around 30,000 MT because that's usually what he goes for, and give myself 35,000 MT to work with. You're gonna want to add RJ Barrett, and you're gonna want to add Cameron Reddish. Now, where you're gonna want to add them is kind of up to you. But for me personally, I would get rid of Paul Millsap, move Jeremy Grant to the backup 4, get rid of Kobe Bryant, have Scottie Pippen at the starting 3, and then your 2 shooting guards are going to be RJ Barrett starting with Lonzo Ball, and then your backup over Kobe Bryant is going to be Cameron Reddish. Now you can definitely sell that Kobe and get a good amount of MT. If you want to keep Kobe over Cameron Reddish, you definitely can as well. For the backup 5, if you like Pau Gasol, you like Kobe Bryant, you can definitely keep the 2 cards. If you want to have the best possible team, I would put Porzingis over Pau Gasol, and I put Cameron Reddish over Kobe Bryant. So now your lineup would look something like Lonzo Ball, RJ Barrett, Scottie Pippen, Giannis, and D-Rob. Your bench would be John Morant, Cameron Reddish, Rudy Gay, Jeremy Grant, and Kristaps Porzingis. In my opinion, I don't think I gave a rating out of 10. It's probably like an 8. Yeah, I'm gonna say 8, maybe 7.5, somewhere in that range. It's a really good team, but if you make those upgrades, it's definitely an 8 out of 10, and maybe even an 8.5 out of 10. So those are my suggestions. Thank you for sending your team, and on to the next one. Next team here is going to be from Payon. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. If I am, I do. If I'm not, I do apologize. He said might get Ralph Sampson and have 200,000 MT. As you guys can see, he has D Wade at the 1, Scottie Pippen at the 2, Tatum at the 3, Tim Duncan at the 4, and David Robinson at the 5. Then off the bench got John Morant, RJ Barrett, Thurl Bailey, Tyler Hansbrough, and Kristaps Porzingis. If I had to give you a rating out of 10, I'd probably give you an 8 out of 10. I do think Jason Tatum can be upgraded. I do think Tyler Hansbrough, he's good. Maybe you could get an upgrade with 200,000 MT, we'll see, but definitely gonna upgrade this Jason Tatum as the first upgrade. Definitely gonna get Rudy Gay, only around 40,000 MT for his unsigned. Actually, I think his signed is only around 40 to 45,000 MT. A much better card than Jason Tatum, a better offensive card, and pretty much the same on the defensive end. Has the quick dribble style, has his jump shot and quick timing, where Jason Tatum has like base dribble style and has his jump shot and normal timing. I'm pretty sure about the normal timing. I know for sure he has base dribble style or slasher dribble style, and I'm pretty sure his jump shot is only on normal timing. So Rudy Gay, going to be a better card than Jason Tatum. Other than that, for your starting lineup, I do like that starting lineup a lot. I like having Dwayne Wade, Scottie Pippen, Rudy Gay, Tim Duncan, and David Robinson. I do think that is a very elite starting five. Then off the bench, we do have John Morant, who's good. RJ Barrett, I'm actually in love with this card. He is so good. Thurl Bailey, I do like at the backup 4. Tyler Hansbrough, really good as well. At our backup 3 for Thurl Bailey, I like Tyler Hansbrough at the backup 4. And then KP, I do like a lot. So if you don't want to touch your bench, perfectly okay. If you do want to make an upgrade, what you could end up doing is maybe moving Tyler Hansbrough out of the lineup, getting a guy like Thurl Bailey, put him at the 4, and then pick up a small forward. Now, what small forwards you want to go after, that kind of depends of what you want to do. What you also could do, this is going to sound kind of confusing, but move Thurl Bailey to the backup 4, get rid of Tyler Hansbrough, have Scottie Pippen at the starting 3, then move Rudy Gay to the backup 3. So now your starting lineup is going to be Dwayne Wade, blank, Scottie Pippen, Tim Duncan, and David Robinson. Your bench is going to be John Morant, RJ Barrett, Rudy Gay, Thurl Bailey, and Kristaps Porzingis. Now we have about 150,000 MT to spend on this starting shooting guard. Now what you want to do with that? A bunch of different ways. You could go Klay Thompson Opal. I think that's a good upgrade. You could go Cameron Reddish. I also think that's an upgrade, but for me, I would recommend picking up that Opal headband Klay Thompson. So now your starting 5 will be Dwayne Wade, Klay, Scottie Pippen, Tim Duncan, and David Robinson. Then off the bench, you would have John Morant, RJ Barrett, Rudy Gay, Thurl Bailey, and Kristaps Porzingis. If you want to keep Tyler Hansbrough over Thurl Bailey, you can definitely do that again. But that was the last team of today's video. Like I said earlier, send me your team on Twitter at EvansonAka10, and you definitely could be featured in the next video. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.